Alright, there goes my mechanic, guys. He is gone like Hank Snow, long gone. Alright, guys. The first video, oh man, it's so muggy out here right now. Sorry about that, I gotta clean the lens. Gone like Hank Snow. So, I am a happy camper, ladies and gentlemen. This thing runs. We got ourselves a runner. So I'm going to go ahead and post a couple of videos on here on the YouTube. Like I said, Zane just took off. Excuse me. We got to run to drive back and forth. The problem was the detent to the transmission shifter and the shifter in the cab doesn't match. So I found reverse, and then as it was in reverse, it would pop back out. So it went back and forth just ever so slightly, but plenty good for the first trial. Test run. The plan was to actually go out and then run it back in. So what I have to do is I have to order a shifter kit, an LS Swap shifter kit for this thing. And what that'll do is set the shifter itself's got detents, and it has to match the detents on the transmission. Zane says he knows how to do that, so that's not going to be an issue then. So, but there was one other thing. Oh, when we first fired it up, it was actually running on 7 cylinders. One of my spark plugs was disconnected. So it was the back one back here. It was just hanging. So the spark plug wire was disconnected. Another thing that was disconnected was this vacuum for the brake. And he had to make some adjustments to the program on the computer here, and got it running decently. But when he noticed it, he went ahead and put the vacuum hose back on, fired it up, and it ran so much better. So he dialed everything back into where it was supposed to be. So, but I do need Casey Sirik's input on this thing. I forget what it was. Zane will share that with you guys. Zane bought a 1952 Ford pickup truck, and I think it was Ford. He's putting an LS in that thing, and he's heading over to his house tonight in Middleville, and I'll swing by and see how he's doing with that. But that thing's going to be a rock star. It's going to have all the old patina on there, and then he's going to add clear lacquer on that. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely happy with Zane's work on this thing. Yeah, I did pretty much all the physical stuff. He did a few physical stuff, but he's the one that did the controls aspect of it, dial it in, which isn't quite there yet, but we're getting there. The brakes were at 0. I got a sneaking suspicion it all leaked out or something, because before I pulled the engine, and that last time I drove it, the brakes weren't working hardly at all. So I'm sure I got a leak someplace. So I'll fill that up, and then we'll work on that. Otherwise, guys, I love the lines of this Corvette, this year Corvette. The C3s, very nice. This is the 681, where the 82 was the last of this body style. And then they went to the C4, which is kind of like the wedge. Not a fan. Too much of a fan anyway. Oh, shoot, I also have to buy some John Deere paint. I'm going to go in the house right now and see what Kathy's up to. Turn all the lights out. Shut the doors. Oh, we did get some rain. And it rained pretty heavily for a while, which is too bad, because I left this thing out there. What is this board? I don't know what this big old board's doing here. So what I'm looking for is a thin piece of plywood. Here it is. I think this is it. Yeah. No, it's not, but it'll do to run my radial arm saw in. So yeah, like I said, we did get quite a bit of rain actually for the time frame that it did rain. And now it'll be muggy, but that's okay. Tell you what the temperature is here today in Byron Center. It is 70 degrees. Earlier it was 73 degrees. And honestly, for us Michiganders, that's considered really on the hot side. Especially in November. Are you kidding me? So I'm leaving the lawnmower out and the bike's motorcycle. Yeah, I got a little wet, but it's not going to hurt anything. Unless the engine doesn't have a spark plug, I'll take a look. It's got a spark plug in there. Nothing's going to get wet. That's an old dinky Harley Davidson 125. Bought it from Ed Veltman. His friend, Mr. Clark. So this thing wasn't nearly as loud as I was hoping it would be. It's loud, but it's not irritatingly loud, which is what I was looking for. I need some irritation. Alright, so let me talk to Kathy about picking up the truck. What happened to the truck? Well, got a hold of or the guy got a hold of me. Which is Buffalo Man in Granville. And one more look at the car. And he replaced the driver's side exhaust manifold. The whole thing was split half in two. Wow. So, oh, hey, I did mow this whole area too, by the way. The front, the sides, and the back. However, I still need to do this area right here. There's a section of maybe 1/10 of it, and then I'll be totally done. So I'm glad I did that. All the leaves I blew out from by the buildings, and then I ground them all, mulched them all. So I think I'm done for the year with that lawnmower. I'll park that in the woods, remove the battery, and I'll be good to go. Oh, Kathy moved the hose for me, so I blew all the leaves out. This whole area here was thick with leaves. Almost done for the season. So next week, most of next week is going to be really nice too, guys. So, alright. I will see you guys later. Bye. Kathy, turn around. Just say hi.
Hi.